Steve, what's up? Yo, what up? I already left. Perfect, we're all on time aside from Nav.
It's New York City, man. This is the mecca of nightlife. Industry talk, industry talk, industry talk. This is industry talk. This is industry talk.
Live and direct, baby, on the ones and twos.
It's not talked about enough. The mental psyche of a DJ traveling alone, the bottle girls, the bus boys. What specifically can you take out of nightlife that will allow you to find a job later on in life? No,
industry.
Yeah, but it's something to talk about.
It matters. It really matters.
Those people are trying to put us on more than we're trying to put each other on. Boom. That was my answer. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll see you guys next week.
And we out.
One.
There's not a shelf life to this game. There's just the shelf life that you set for yourself.
We here, man, Industry Talk with Big Ben.
I'm here with the Jason Experience.
We are here at Industry Talk.
This is Industry Talk.
It's the Kid Daytona, and I'm out here with the Jason Experience.
This isn't a pizza you put in the microwave at 3 minutes and you come back and it's ready. It takes time. It took me half a decade to just be relevant.
Welcome to the third episode of Industry Talk Unfiltered. I forgot the fucking name of the show for 2 seconds.
That's what happens when you're sober. Get it together now.
My bad. I'd like to reintroduce myself. My name is Sober Marty.
You can follow him on Instagram at Sober Marty.
Right? So welcome, Miss Halima Rock.
Hi.
Nice to finally have you on the show.
I'm excited about it.
Halima Rock is a very, very, very unique name.
It is.
Is that, can we?
I hear the feedback.
We good. So your name is very unique.
Thank you.
Is that your government? Is that an alias? Is that?
Hala is my real name.
Dope.
So Hala.
Okay.
And then Maroc because I'm Moroccan.
Dope.
So,
Okay.
two and two together. But I actually didn't even come up with my own name. DJ Pro Style did.
Oh, okay.
When I used to intern at Power 105. And his wife is Arab, and that's all he could remember is that I'm also Arab. So he used to just always call me Maroc, and I just stole it.
Are you like 100% Arab?
Yeah, I'm Egyptian and Moroccan.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah.
So,
What are you?
I am Puerto Rican and Panamanian.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay.
White. My mom's a white Panamanian though. Somebody I'm
I can tell
Panamanian.
that.
Yeah. Every time I tell somebody I'm Panamanian, they're like, "You're not black." I'm like, "Yeah, there's white people in Panama."
Right. There's white people everywhere.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So you got a background in radio,
Yes.
right? FM, Sirius,
Everywhere.
college.
Yes.
So what's up? What's the current status in your radio career?
So currently I'm on Dash Radio.
Okay. And
so
LA,
it's
based
nationwide.
out of LA, right?
It's based out of LA, but
Okay.
I do it out of New York. And they also have another studio in Atlanta. So they just have me,
Okay.
going everywhere. And outside of that, I also have a podcast about wellness called Divine Chaos.
Okay.
And that's on all streaming platforms.
Is that physical wellness, like
No, so it's for
emotional,
Exactly.
all types
so
of stuff?
I feel like I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a dream chaser. I know like this life is very taxing, and that's all we care about: making these headlines, making these moves. But on the very bottom of our to-do list is self-love and self-care. And I just realized through just life experiences how important that is.
Yeah.
And so that's what we talk about. We just talk about life and how to balance it all. And
Yeah,
still
I mean-
get what you're going. You know?
Yeah. Me and Jason have this conversation all the time.
Yeah. Especially you guys party all the time. You need that self-love.
Yeah. I
self-care.
mean, not only that, but it's like we work in a very shallow industry.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, you don't look like this person, so you
Yes.
don't belong here.
Right.
Or you don't deserve this. You know what I mean? So
Definitely
that's
in the club scene too.
I like that. I like the message you're pushing because I don't look like everybody in the industry, and you don't look like everybody in the industry.
I don't
So
want
that's
to.
necessarily a bad. That's not necessarily a bad thing,
Yeah,
right?
no.
So when did you start? So you started in radio.
Yes.
Did all that stuff. You definitely put the groundwork in, interning, all that good stuff, that fun stuff that nobody talks about.
Right.
When
In
did
the
you
studio.
start? How long have you been doing music for?
A year.
Okay.
This is, I have 2 songs out. Literally, I just did it to kind of, I liked, everything I do is just to prove to people you could do anything you put your mind to. And I have a digital marketing culture curation company. And a lot of times, because I'm young or, you know, whatever the case is, people don't listen to you. They're just like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. So I was just like, let me prove that I know what I'm talking about. Put out my own song, marketed my own song, and it did really, really well. And now I'm on to the 2nd single, so. Yeah,
So, but you got, how many music videos you got? You got one?
Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
And that
This
shit
one just
got
came out.
mad views.
Yeah.
I just peeped like the other day on YouTube.
Yeah.
I was like, she got mad views, yo.
Yeah, it was fun. It was like a summer song, so let's bring it back for a summer.
Right.
2019.
Facts, right? Okay, so you're actually gonna be blessing us with one of those songs today.
Yes,
And it's your
for
newest one called.
Fuck it up.
Okay. Now, what were you thinking when you wrote this song? Like, what gets you? All right, so I'm Hala Marak, right? I'm alone in my spot, in my room. I'm cleaning. I'm doing whatever. What inspires you to be dope? Just to be you? Like, what artists are you bumping that just gets you in the mood? And you're like, I felt that, sis.
Okay,
you know
so
what I mean?
artists that I'm bumping definitely right now, Melly. I love her.
Okay. Shout to Harlem.
Yes, exactly. Who else? Definitely like Tory Lanez. I just really like that singy, songy, like rap, like no genre type of space. And I think their music motivates me just to like try different things. But really, the songs that I made, like what's really unique about it is, well, shout out to DJ Clutch, but his partner, Mike Cash, he actually...
Shout out to Electric Bodega.
Shout out to Electric Bodega. So we literally were in the studio one day, and I literally laughed over a beat that he was creating, and we turned it into a whole song. And that was the first single.
That's
and then
fire.
so he was like, let's do it again. And that's where Fuck It Up came from.
Okay.
And I think Fuck It Up is really more so like, everyone's always like, oh, she's so cute. Like, I get cute a lot. So I was just like, let me show them how cute I could get, you know. And I tried to be mad on the song, but I think it still came out cute. And so whatever. It might be
That's
a
funny.
fail, but
Nah.
it's still a fun song, and that's just who I am, and I'm learning
Word.
to accept it. Yeah.
Word. So we recently just lost Nipsey,
Yes.
and he did the independent thing forever.
Absolutely.
What route do you want to go? You want to go the indie? You want to sign? Where you want to go with it?
Honestly, music is just like, I just enjoy being creative. So wherever it goes, it goes. I really, ideally, like success to me is just simply like people using my lyrics in a caption or like in a movie or, you know, things like that, like placement. I just want to be everywhere. As far as being independent, I really don't care if I go independent or sign. I definitely always just wanted to be like, and this is gonna sound dumb, but like, I always just wanted to be like a one-hit wonder. So like, just
For
one
real?
song. Like, I just want one
Yo,
song.
that's funny,
Yeah,
yo.
like I just want to be like, oh, you're the girl who's, you know, the Macarena, whatever.
Right,
like,
right,
I
right,
just
right.
want to be
Mambo
that girl.
number 5 and shit,
Yeah,
right?
and just perform it my whole life
That's
and make
funny.
people happy. So I don't really care how that happens. Let's just make it
Fire.
happen.
So let's get
Yeah.
to it.
Exactly.
You
Let's
ready?
do it. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. So
Y'all ready?
y'all ready? But so blessing us. Wait. Is this your first performance of this song? Is this the world premiere?
No, it's
Wow,
not the world premiere.
gas me, yo.
But the first time on a live stream. So
Bet.
there we go.
Bet.
Yeah.
So, performing for the first time in front of Function House,
Yes.
Hala Marak,
We go.
and the song is called
Fuck
Fuck
It
It
Up.
Up. Sorry, Ma. It's called Fuck It Up. Let's do it.
Don't you get it fucked up? 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 Fucked up. Fucked up. Fucked up. Don't you get it fucked up? Fuck it up. Yeah, yeah. Fuck it up. Yeah, yeah. Fuck it up. Yeah. Fuck it up. Yeah, yeah. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Yeah, yeah. Fuck it up. Yeah. Fuck it up. Get it fucked up. I guess I'm young. I might be restless. Some days I'm dumb. Some days I'm selfish. Don't you co-sign none of my shit. If you think it's reckless, no one likes the me. Yes, man, come teach me a lesson. Hit it tight to come and save you. May not call you later. It's kinda complicated. Heartbreaker, troublemaker. Now you're head over heels. All up in your feels. Sign deliver still. What's the deal? Cause it's real, motherfucker. Don't you get it fucked up? 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 Fucked up. Fucked up. Fucked up. Don't you get it fucked up? Fuck it up. Yeah, yeah. 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 Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Yeah, yeah. Fuck fuck it up, yeah. Don't you get it fucked up? Don't you get it? It's just the beginning. Fuck it up if you with it. Life gives you what you give it. I'm holla Marat. Check on me like stock. Diamonds to a bum. Worth less than the rock. I'm on the block. Favorite neighborhood. Don't lock. You block. You shot. I'm off this. Giving you no notice. Running like for office. I'm gorgeous and I'm gangster and you whack. Don't you get it fucked up? 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 Fucked up. Fucked up. Fucked up. Don't you get it fucked up? Fuck it up, yeah, yeah. Fuck it up, yeah, yeah. Fuck it up, yeah. Fuck it up, yeah, yeah. Fuck it up. Fuck it up, yeah, yeah. Fuck it up, yeah. Don't you get it fucked up?
Industry Talk. Welcome to the Function House. Red Hook, DJ Marty Rock, Jason Experience. We got a couple great. My favorite bottle girls. Oh my God, I love you guys.
That's right.
How you guys been, man? It's been a while. Highline's closed. I haven't seen you guys in a long time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, I'm taking a break right now.
You taking a little bottles?
Yeah.
Take a little. Well, we'll get into that, but I do want to start by you guys are both you're from Brooklyn, correct?
No, Philly.
Philly. You're from Philly. You're from Israel.
Yeah.
So two way different cultures. We see this a lot in nightlife where like you're working and everybody's from a different culture. It's like it's so diverse when it comes to the bottle girls, really, because that look is always exotic. So it's like you get European, you get kind of, but you don't really get a lot of Israeli, Egyptian, because you need a lot of patience for this job. You know what I mean, Ranin? You need a little,
Yeah, I know, but
just a little bit of patience, Ranin, just a little bit.
I don't have. You know me for a while. I have no patience.
Out of
We had a
patience.
love-hate relationship, Jason,
Everyone
for a while,
hates
so you know
Ranin.
that everybody hates.
Everybody hates Ranin. That's the consensus. Okay, so this is where I want to go with this though. Give me a little in depth of the past. So where did you first start your bottle service job? Where was the first place that you started your bottle service job as well?
Alright, so I'll go first. So my first bottle service job was in Philly. It was a club called G Lounge. So I was 18 years old? Yeah, that's pretty much how it started.
And how long have you been in the game?
When I first started, I was like 15 years old. So it's been a minute.
We're gonna definitely come back to that in a little bit. We're definitely gonna come back to the 15-year-old in a little bit. But let's jump to you for a little bit. When did you start?
So, when I moved to the U.S., it was in 2009. I was a student at that time. I wasn't able to work and have like a permanent job, like certificate. So that was actually my only option, work in nightlife and get cash. So my first job was HK Lounge, which doesn't exist anymore. So I worked there, I will say like 4 times a week. It was tough. Yeah, it was one of the toughest places I have
Do you
worked.
guys think that there's a lot of that in the business? A lot of girls just that need to make money, the cash route, so that's why they get into nightlife?
It was very good for me at that time because I was a student, so I needed the cash to pay for school, to stay here for my student visa. So just like, I guess you have to do whatever you have to do to just make it work, and survive. So
You mentioned that you were in school at the time. Right now, do you guys have other jobs aside from nightlife?
No, I'm still pretty much in nightlife.
What about you?
Well, I'm a fashion designer. I'm working on my own collection, on my own brand. At that time I worked at the Highline. I was working 5 times a week. I have a day job, and then on the weekends I'll work at the Highline, and then at night I'll work on my brand. So
Top to bottom. No,
Yes.
I think this is not said enough in nightlife, especially with the bottle girls. We see a lot of bottle girls have like actual jobs, a lot, like teachers, nurses,
Yeah.
and we know them
Yeah.
very well. I'd say almost 70% of bottle girls in New York have a secondary job.
Yeah.
This is more of a field where it's go get it. Like, you know what? I'm not trying to mess with boys on the weekend.
No.
I'd rather just go fucking make it back.
Yeah, I'll be working.
Yeah.
Honestly, they know. Like I used to work 20 hours a day on Saturday. I'll be on my job in the morning. I get home, I'll change for an hour, and then go back to work, and then get up in the morning. After 3 hours, go to work, and then work again till my next day off. So I'll be working nonstop. I'll have like 5 hours sleep between 3 days.
Yeah, she was bugged.
I know, but
When a Spanish girl tell you work too much, you know you work too much, man. What? What?
Yeah, first of all, Marty, get
Okay,
on him real
I got one on my side, so I'm good. I'm good. What you're my safety net. Why are you
this bitch
coming
be
at me?
rolling from one.
Why are you
side to
coming at
another.
me? What other clubs have you worked in New York?
Highline was the first club for me. I work at Rooftops as well, but Highline was my first club. So.
Well, I worked at Taj, and I worked at I forgot the name of it for a second. I don't know what happened to me.
HK?
No, I did the HK. That was my first job. Then I worked. That was Taj. They had the Highland Park. It was a sport bar. It was the same owners, and they had another club on Barry, which I cannot remember. It's still there.
You gave me. So
I forgot the name of it.
in the
for a second.
NBA, there's like this thing called a rookie moment.
Yeah.
And a rookie moment is basically like, oh, I was playing against Kobe and he dunked on me, and oh, that was my coming to the NBA moment. So you gave me my coming to nightlife moment with the bottle girl. It was 2000 and I believe 13. I was 21. I don't even know at this point. I walk in a Highline with a bottle ticket. I remember Masha was working downstairs. Masha was crazy. Getting a bottle ticket from Masha was impossible. So I was outside for 45 minutes just getting a bottle ticket. Then I come inside and I have no idea about anything. So I'm at the table just figuring somebody will come get me, you know, like, because you give the ticket up there, they take you to the table, you're sitting at the table. So I'm waiting. I'm like, whatever, I'll go to the waitress. So I go to Ranin and hand her ticket. I'm like, she's like, what table? I'm like, the one over there. She's like, give me a number. I'm like, fuck. So I go back downstairs, I get the fucking number, I come back up. I'm like, table 44. She's like, where's my fucking money? I was like, it's a promo bottle, I'm not paying for it. And she's like, you owe me a fucking tip. When you get your shit together, come back. Throws it back at me. I go back up.
I can't.
No, wait, I'm getting to it. So this was a moment to me where for 3 months I wouldn't talk to her. That's how I developed that relationship with Christy, because Christy was always the sweeter one, which is like always, hey babe, I'll baby you, I'll baby you.
Yeah, he'll like literally come to me, look at me, and be like, no, where's no money? There's no money.
But Christy.
Go to Christy, looks for her, and then she gives him the bottle. I'm like, this fucking bitch.
But again, now looking back at it, I completely understand the protocol. We end up working together and making even more money than we used to. What do you feel like you guys deal with more? Shitty promoters or shitty management?
Oh my God.
That's a trick question.
It's a really
I would
tricky
say
question.
both.
What's worse?
And
Or what's some annoying things that both of us do?
Yo, you can't be Switzerland right now. You can't be neutral.
This ain't neutral,
because
yeah.
you know what? You said
Nah.
something. No,
I've had
Jason,
shitty managers. I've had shitty
Yeah.
promoters. I mean, all my promoters is cool, but managers don't. You know what?
I think sometimes.
Go ahead, nah.
No,
Yo,
but the thing is that
nah. You gotta
sometimes
go.
promoters take advantage. I'm not saying you,
No, just
but
talk.
some take advantage of like the fact that like, oh, I brought people with me. Okay, you brought only girls. What they gonna do? And then they hand you $5. I'm like, can I give
It's
you the
like
money
what-
later? I'm like, no, bitch, I
Wow.
need the money now.
No, it's
Wow.
like if you're gonna bring 50 people, right? And the bottle is $30, but you ain't got no money. Why can't you go up to your 50 people and then be like, yo, give me $1 each or some shit, like, you know?
Yeah, and
Like,
the
it's
promoter
really not that hard.
Yeah, and sometimes the promoters was like they'll send their clients, like whatever young girl with group of kids, and be like, oh, that's her birthday, and the girl will come back and say, the promoter promised me another bottle. Can you give me another bottle? No ticket, nothing. I'm like, this is the thing that gets tricky. It's like, I mean, they lie to whoever comes to the club, and then you guys looks like assholes, and then I hate you, and then I'm becoming more bitchy, you know, because it's like a big snowball.
A lot of miscommunication with the management and the promoters. That's the case. That's what happened at Highline. The manager ain't no shit. Promoter ain't no shit. Then we get the burden, and everybody thinks it's us.
Yeah.
And it's like, go fuck
Industry
yourself.
talk, we're going
Yo,
unfiltered here
she's
on a Monday.
flaming right now, nigga.
On a Monday, baby. But look, I look, but I mean, we were both there. We were both in the room. You know, we were both in the room. I was in the room for 6 years. I grew up in the room. I literally watched myself grow up. I think last night I walked up to Christian and I was like, listen, I want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to grow. He really let me.
Why ain't you thank us?
Well, you should
I
say
did.
that because Christian.
And number one, check your bank account before you come at me.
But listen,
check your
we
bank
always
account.
took care of you.
Check
We ain't get no thank you.
How many times we gave you
How
bottle
many
tickets?
times-
How many
No
times we give you
tickets.
free shit, Jason?
guys
We
hear
ain't
this?
get no thank you.
Games.
The hot seat.
I mean.
Yeah. Yes. How many?
Fact.
He'll give Chris
How
one
many
ticket
times-
and get 5.
How many
I'm
times
done.
you came up to me?
Okay, all right. Before I was rudely interrupted by the member in the crowd.
The peanut gallery.
I think, Mike, when you get a chance up there, and I need you to mute someone's mic, just stay tuned. But no, as I said, I do believe you're wrong in one sense, where there's nights where, especially me in that room, there were nights where there was nobody else. Nobody.
Oh, yeah,
I was the only promoter in the room doing $6,000, $7,000, $5,000 tables.
No, you definitely killed it.
And what I mean to say by that is, don't pick that up. What I mean to say by that is that there's a relationship that we've built over the years. That relationship doesn't extend to random people and random promoters that come in and out.
Right.
They don't get that same treatment, and they don't deserve it.
No.
So how long does it take for? Now, let me reiterate. You mentioned that the biggest problem is communication, and I believe that the problem is that there is no communication before the night. Ranin texted me on Saturday at 5 o'clock from her other job. Hey, babe, you think I should come in today? Is it going to be worth it? Have you seen the reservations? And
we would always hit you up.
That's
Because I'm
you. That's Christy.
tired.
That's
I
the
work
whole-
20 hours. I don't
Bro,
know.
I was the lowest partner for so long, and I was the only one communicating to the waitresses, to the bartenders, to the GMs. Hey, we have an artist today. Hey, this, that. What I strongly believe there should be a group, not a group chat, but a spreadsheet or some type of form of communication that's not only bottle girl and management. It's got to be bottle girl, management, DJ, bus boys, everybody in
Because
one
you
chat,
don't
on
want to
one
make
fucking
money.
page.
You don't want to make money. Nobody want to go on the weekends and waste their time. And it's unfair for me and her. Like she comes away from New Jersey, to come all the way in snowy days, rainy, the bus gets broke, whatever shit happens.
No, but that's-
and then you make it there, and then the manager's like, "Oh, it's gonna be busy tonight," and then nobody comes in. Like, there's
But that's
nobody
why
there.
we would hit up the source. We would hit
know,
you
hit
guys
you
up
and
because a manager is going to say whatever because he's not worried about our pockets. He's worried about staffing properly
exact. Or like
staffing,
overstaffing.
overstaffing
Yeah.
because he wants to cover his ass. And that's cool, whatever. But we're not going to waste our time. So we go to the source. We would hit you guys up and whatever. And yeah, the relationship we built with you took a minute.
Nah, it took a
But
long time, and a lot
genuinely,
of hate, a lot of love, everything. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, you and Ranin had a love and hate.
I know.
You loved me, so I
know.
loved you too. So.
It takes time. I'm a Capricorn. I'm sorry. It takes time for me to love people.
Look, I mean, if it doesn't take time, it's probably not going to be worth it. That's the way.
I mean, Diana was as much as a staple at Highline as Junior was. And I mean,
Hey,
We-
the
we-
stage, Highline stage.
We got to
That's fact.
raise the Diana bottle girl dress.
That's
No,
fact.
but
That's fact.
Diana, you have love and hate relationship with the stage. You hate it. Do you hate? She
I
has a
mean,
mean face.
So talk to me about the differences between, let's say now, doing bottle service on stage rather than off stage. Or also, I want to include talking about doing bottle service for artists
Right.
as opposed to.
Oh my God,
clients.
it's the worst. I hate
Okay,
all
no.
of them.
Okay. So let's get to the artists after then. Let's
I hate them all.
Yeah, this is getting spicy, yo.
let's
There's pros and cons to every job. Yeah, we bitched about it, but at the end of the day, I loved it. And now that it's gone, you missed it. You missed the family. This was 6 years. We missed seeing you. We missed seeing Marty. We missed seeing everybody. So it was like every Saturday we was there. So to not have it no more, it's like, it's like a little void.
It's like hanging out and making money.
Yeah, because we were hanging out and we was making money. What's better than that?
Like drinking.
And I'm sorry,
The computer.
there's not going to be another Highline. There's not going to be another Highline crew like we had.
That's facts.
You
That's
know,
facts.
Marty,
Yeah,
like
we miss
Highline
that.
was
We miss the moments,
one of a
you know?
kind.
Yeah.
Even though we were,
We hate each
we
other.
ain't
wanna kill each
or
other.
we not up and down, but we was Highline.
Yeah, but still, but you
we
know
had our
what?
own
Even
reputation.
though having all those mega venues
Yo,
and that
we had
in a
memories.
fucking 25-step radius,
Exactly.
like Highline held its own. It was like
Yeah,
it was
we
like a
did.
little monster, yo.
Yeah, everybody talk shit, but
I
where
even
you
missed
ended
the
up.
20 openers I used to walk into, yo. Like,
Right.
keep it to the bottle girls. I want to talk about relationships in nightlife. I strongly believe that you have to date within nightlife for it to be successful because the other person has to understand things that you're doing in your life that's not going to be seen by the normal person as normal. I had a girl come over the other day at my place, and there are like 2 IDs on the floor, and she's like, "Who the fuck is those girls?" And I'm like, "Well, those are just IDs." And she's like, "I mean, we just left them over from the club," but she didn't understand.
Yeah.
And if that's someone that's like a bottle girl, you're like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what?
So
I'm
talking
talking
about.
about-
Think that that's important to date within.
No, I've
nightlife?
dated people from nightlife, and like I've been doing it for 9 years on and off. But no, I have done it once, twice, and that's it. No,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not.
mean,
Have you? No,
I have dated,
yes.
but like security wise, not bartender or like, I mean,
You like more of a man.
You don't,
man.
you don't shit where you eat. I feel
You
like
know.
this is like
I like
not,
that.
like-
If I'm dating a nurse, she has my schedule. No, she has my schedule. If she's working that, but it's very hard to find somebody who's working your nightlife schedule. And especially to say someone like Ranin, who's always building a brand. I've been building a brand my whole life. I don't have time because
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna pop up.
Yeah.
If let's say Marty calls me, he's like, "Yo, man, we gotta be here at this time." I gotta leave whoever I'm with.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that's nightlife. It's about your client hits you up on a Sunday night. If I have dinner with you and we're eating dinner at Kipriani and we're enjoying ourselves, client calls, "Yo, 10K, min. What are you gonna do?"
Yeah.
Yeah, but
She's just gonna have to understand or just go with you.
But you don't want the person to go with you everywhere you work.
it's about building trust. If you make somebody trust you, like
Yeah.
and if she comes with you here and there and at least like watch how you operate while when you're in the moment,
Yeah.
then she can like see if things are actually happening with other people. If not, it's just like then I guess it's her problem.
It's more
you know?
actions versus words. So if you show her, maybe she'll feel comfortable. I don't know.
Nightlife is filled with alcohol and drugs.
But I would say
Segue.
one thing
Yeah.
back to the
Segue.
ID. Listen, but back to the ID thing. Working nightlife, I came to the conclusion that I don't want to have a daughter if I ever have kids. No, I'm dead ass serious. Every time
Like
I see
her?
a drunk girl and a guy having his fingers on her vagina on the middle of the floor.
Ranin,
Wow.
why you going
She's
there?
right though. These
That's true though.
Wow.
Don't act like you didn't see that.
I ain't see that shit.
But seriously, finding girls in the bathroom
wasn't
drunk
working.
and like
had a guy-
glasses stuck in their legs and they want to go back to dance and then smack shit happen. I've seen enough. You've seen
Jeez.
enough.
If the
Look, you
bathroom-
just
And
turn
then
your
finding
face.
a mother
That's
coming
it.
end of the night picking up her daughter's fake ID and she have to pick up her daughter when her daughter is dragged to the hospital. No.
No, I get it.
Yeah,
Fuck no.
I
Sorry for my
mean,
word.
What are some of the struggles of dealing with, let's say, a clientele who's extremely, let's say, coked up? You have a really high-end clientele. They're spending a lot of money, but they're super coked up. They're super active. What's a good way to destabilize that situation?
I mean,
splash water in their faces.
no, to be honest, I found myself being a security guy, like a bouncer many times. I feel like I have this like extra eyes on my face to just watch because I can get hit if somebody's spinning or moving or holding a bottle because we saw fight breaking in the club many times, people getting hurt. So I feel like every time I've seen somebody moving weird, I'll tell the security guy, "Yo, something's gonna happen there in the corner. You better run." Like you feel like you always have to have you have to have your eyes extra open.
No, I feel like when it comes to situations like that, that's why we run a card before we drop bottles. We need to know that you can afford it. So before you get all coked up and drunk, your shit is already charged. So
Do you?
all I'm gonna need is a signature. So that's how you avoid that, because whether or not you know that, like sometimes like the only people I would let slide when it came to that was people that I truly know. Like people that you would bring, all right, I know him, I'm not gonna charge the card right now. But sometimes you would think like they got a 10K table, you slide their card at the end of the night, they coked up or drunk, their card declined, what you gonna do?
How many conversations have you had in that little alleyway in the back of Highline with a kid on the phone and Chase Bank?
Yes.
Yo.
I swear this is going through. They're showing you their
Yes.
account. They always open up their
Yes.
account
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah,
yeah.
They always
I mean-
open
It be
up
like
their
that
account.
though. It really be like that.
They always open up their
credit
account.
cards.
You're looking at their account, right? So they open up their account, and these kids are smart. You know what they fucking do? They go to their fucking credit card on their fucking debit card, on their
Yeah.
Chase app.
Yeah.
Now your credit card on your Chase app doesn't have your negative, and it has your credit. So if you have a credit card on Chase, it will tell you you have $7,000 left in your credit.
Yeah.
So they show you this fucking slide,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you can see that they're pointing with the finger that they finger banged the other bitch because it's red and
Yes.
it's period.
Ew.
So you can actually see like the whole thing come
Yes,
together.
true.
And while he's doing this, he's like, so he's got blood,
Yes.
coke on this side, blood on this side, Chase on the
Wow.
front. It's
Yes,
all a mess.
yes,
and
it's so
and then he's
true.
trying to convince you with this straight face, eyes bulging out of its socket, just looking at you dead in his face. You know what I do? You see this $1,200 fucking shirt I got? When does all this, you know what? Just go see the manager. When do you go get Christian? When?
No. Ain't no seeing no man. I was basically like a co-manager over there. So what I would say was, yo, we got an ATM upstairs. I'm gonna walk your ass upstairs, and we're gonna see if you got money in your card. And that was
That's
it.
how you should do it.
What
That's how
they
we should
give
do it too.
Yeah, but they give you 5 credit cards. 5 fucking credit cards.
I mean,
what
as
do you
long
think
as they all work.
No, I don't. I give them minimum 3.
You just make
And
up
that's
rules.
why she had the problems she
You better
had.
cash out each other.
That's
No,
why
and
her
listen to me,
reports
listen,
were
three
never
credit cards, and
accurate.
there's a minimum. Why? They don't know the rules. It's dark. It's music. The manager's not around. I'll make the rules.
But you see, this is the thing about nightlife that nobody gets is you have so many opportunities to do something like that. Nightlife gives you power when you don't expect it. You don't expect to be able to say something and it gets executed that fast because there's no time to go get somebody.
There's imagine it's busy,
Exactly.
it's packed. I have five bottles.
I'm
I have
walking
tape, I
Nicki
have
Minaj
five
in right
tables.
now. She's coming in the building.
Yeah.
She's not waiting for anybody else. She's waiting for security, her bag, and we're walking in. Everything else has to fall in place. So while we're walking, if let's say I have to make a call, I'm making that call, and that call is going to be followed through. And I think that no one understands the fact that, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, I'm wrong. I might be wrong. And I think me looking back at like decisions I've made in the past, it is a problem because I didn't know what I was doing at some points, but I was being thrown into situations.
Yeah.
And I learned.
It's very stressful because people look at us like, oh, we're there, we want to make the money and have fun. We are very stressed. There's moments
Super.
of like we have so much tables to run, we have not enough girls, we have literally like to deal with credit cards that they get in decline. She needs some help. I have only 2 hands, you know? And then shit happens in between. It's really
Like my mother.
Well, I think what you guys don't understand is I've been bottle girling with you guys for 5
Yeah,
years.
you
as well.
have.
I don't think
Well,
nobody in the studio
motherfucker,
understands.
when you want 10 sparklers, you
Yes,
gonna
and
go
listen-
do it your damn self.
I do it
ain't
my
got time
damn
for that.
self every single. You know what it is? Because I realize that if you're serving me, the $3,000 client that I have next to me isn't
Oh,
getting
yeah.
served.
Yes.
And you guys get 3, 4, 5 tables, sometimes 8 to 10
Yes.
tables by yourself. Why the fuck are you now handling a $30 tab, which is a promo table, rather than dealing with a
And it
$300 to
happened.
$500 tab?
Yes, and they stand around, well, can I get my bottle? I'm like, why won't you wait? I'm busy. You don't see that I have a big table. Your bottle ticket can wait. I'm sorry. And I'm very like that. I'm
No,
sorry.
but
Yeah.
they're
Industry.
100% right. They're 100%
said, "I'm like
right.
that."
The house always needs to get served first.
Yes.
The house always
Yes.
needs to get served first.
100%.
I always say that. There's no house. There's nobody else. We cannot win without the house winning. Anyways, this was a pleasure having you guys on. Thank you guys so much,
Love you,
guys, for coming.
Jason.
Make some noise for Ranin and Diana, please.
Who you a vote for this?
Don't write yourself off.
I'm in New York City right now. I'm on the way to meet with Rick Wonder, a good friend of mine. Wants to meet his friend, D-Star.
Just try your best. Try everything.
What's your favorite order here?
I'm a pork fan. Carne asada, quesadilla, which is also nice. All day.
It just takes some time.
Oak Sunday, I try to be on like the forefront of like the newest hip hop. So like, I'll go a half hour playing just Gunna and Lil Baby.
Like all the new shit.
We're gonna do a part 2.
We're going to a part 2. Just a great episode so far. Quick little break for you guys. Want to talk about this Vita Drip a little bit. I got my first Vita Drip about a couple months ago. We did a 48-hour binge, which was like SantaCon, Philly, New York, Connecticut. I did like maybe 15 parties in like 48 hours. It was insane. So I jumped on. I called up Vitaly. I was like, "Yo, man, I saw you do this Vita Drip, and I need something to just like. I stopped doing basically any recreational drugs aside from weed. So this has been no, for real, man. To keep going through a weekend like this, I don't think people understand how intense nightlife is. Like, it's so intense going from one venue to the next venue to the next venue to the next venue, dealing like everything starts over again. You complete a brunch, you got to start this whole thing again at 10 o'clock. And now if you have 3 existing parties on a Saturday night, you're starting that whole process 3 separate times. So it gets very, very, very intense. The Vita Drip is extremely just vitamins, biotin, vitamin C, vitamin D, different stuff like that that really help with just rejuvenating yourself. This isn't something that's gonna really change you per se, but if you do it consistently and you do it at the right times, it will give you that. I mean, it does wonders for me, honestly. It really does. Like, I feel so much better after doing it. My guy, you got to see my guy, man. Anyways, Vita Drip. go get yourself one of these things, man. It's phenomenal. It will really change your life. And when you're having a rough week, when you're going through something that's really, really taxing, this is the thing that's really gonna take you, really, really gonna help you out, man. This is really gonna help you feel healthy. I take milk thistle 3 times a day for my liver count. Take vitamin D every single morning. But I take this at least once a month. Super helpful for my body. People always ask me, Jason, how the fuck are you still alive? Vitamins and Vitatrip.